Welcome to the channel, you guys. Two geek girls, geeky content, gaming and all of that, anime, movie reviews, good stuff. My name is Mika, and I do the mobile gaming for my cafe, which this is. And you are in luck. I just had an update, so that means we can enjoy a new story together. Now, I haven't had a chance to update you with, I guess, the last story. We actually missed one, but we just got a new update, so that means that the new story will be underway. There's a new love story and everything. And this is the profits from how long we've been away, all of our customs and history, but enough about that. These are the updates, and that's what we're looking for. Players with level 8 and above. Let's see, a Brazilian carnival with Chloe and Max, who they were the first characters that we just saw. Get unique decorations, costumes, and gifts before the time runs out. Coconut season is here. Earn trophies at the festival. Okay, and we're here during the festival, so that's another plus. And in the update, we can now dress Anne, and this is Anne right here, or other employees in a full costume. Cool. All right. So let's get our daily bonus, and we can get the game underway. Okay. And it has been a little while since we played, so... Oh, a palm tree. Okay, I'm loving this. Here are our visitors. I love when I get a visitor. Okay, let's zoom and talk to Chloe. Hi, it's me, Chloe, in the flesh. In a sec, thanks. I'm waiting for my boyfriend Max. He should be here any minute. Okay, so where is Max? Because you didn't pull up with him. He's paying a ticket for reckless driving. Oh, Lord. I swear these characters in the game get me. He's a real speed demon, huh? No, that's not it. I was driving his van and I gave a cop a friendly wave with both hands. They are ridiculous. So you were just passing through or here on business? We're here on vacation and we want to take it easy, especially Max. We work an awful lot, you see, especially Max. He's such a workaholic. What does Max do for a living? He plans events all over the world. As for me, I just started a travel blog. I posted a video from Brazil a little while ago. My blog hasn't really taken off yet, though. Okay, how many followers do you have? Well, so far I have one, Max. And that's just because he's my boyfriend. But I'm still getting it started. Good luck. Thanks. By the way, I've got a question for you. Would you like to earn some coins, spices, and gifts? Of course, that's what we are here for. Every day. Then we should start delivering orders from your coffee shop. Just take the orders and put them in Max's van, and I'll deliver them to your customers. So I can get coins, spices, and gifts that way? Oh yeah, and if you fill 30 orders, you can get your hands on a gold gift. Oh, I love when a visitor comes. We always get gifts when they come. Great, let's practice by filling one order. Alrighty. Okay, tap the vehicle, then accept. We're gonna put all the ladies on it. Okay, now, when it's just me and I'm not recording with you guys, oh, and here is the ATM where we get our rubies. I'm gonna go ahead and fill that. When we're helping them fill orders, I'll kind of go in and help with the preparation. However, of course, my focus is you guys and walking you through the game some. There's really not much to do because basically until, I don't even know if Max will come, honestly. You never know with these stories. Sometimes the other character will pop in Okay, here we go. So she does have something to say. That little bubble over her head shows she has something she wants to tell us. So let's zoom in, continue the story. How's it going? How do I get gifts? You would need to work for them. This isn't Christmas. Oh, 2 snaps. Let's fill one order and then you'll get a pink gift. Okay, cool. I'm always in for that. So, one order. I think, oh, and here's Max walking in the cafe right there, you guys. That's Max. And he's not sitting with her. Okay, cool. But he has something he wants to tell us. So, let's zoom in for that. Hi, Max. And just so you guys know, I don't do a great male voice. I can attempt it. If you really want to hear my Max voice, let me know. And in my next recording, I will attempt one. However, this time I'm not going to. I'm just going to read in my regular voice. How's it going? Hi, Max. It's good to see you. Same here. Your coffee shop is so cozy. It's a great place to relax after the holidays. You mean you don't relax during the holidays? For me, the holidays are busy work days. After all, the larger an event is, the more work it is to prepare for it. True. What's the biggest event you've ever planned? I recently helped plan Carnival in Brazil. Ooh, Carnival. They've got amazing beaches and palm trees there, to say nothing of the women. I love my job, but sometimes you need a break. So how do event planners relax? My recipe is simple. Sleep a lot, eat plenty of delicious food, take a stroll, then sleep some more. Repeat until you feel like working again. Ooh, sounds like a plan. You gotta decide what I'm gonna select. What if you never want to go back to work? Then it's time to change careers. True. But right now, I'm going to dive headfirst into relaxation. While I'm at it, I think I'll sample all the tasty stuff at your coffee shop. Okay. So, I'm going to assume until we get these orders filled that everything will pretty much be in a standstill when it comes to the story. Nothing that much will be said. So we can go ahead and look at, let's see, I'm gonna look at the telephone orders. Galagal, cardamom, rose petals, tapioca. I'm trying to see if there's anything really good in here worth getting. We could check our spice box, see where everything is there. So we can use some galagal, cardamom. We can actually use quite a bit of the spices here. And let me see what the tapioca stands. We don't have any tapioca, so that's really a good one. Okay, let's look and see what Felicia has to say to us. Hello. Are you okay, Felicia? I'm afraid not. Could you please make me a sweet tooth coffee milkshake? I'm all agitated and upset, and I need something sweet to calm me down. Okay, what does she have? Sweet tooth, espresso, vanilla. That should be simple enough. I think it was chocolate. And it was espresso. Let's see. I can look up here to see what the recipe was. Espresso. Oh, vanilla ice cream. That's what it was. Okay, so we have a Felicia. Let's see what she needs to tell us now that we have her recipe together. Here's your milkshake, Felicia. Thank you very much. I feel a little better now. I was just thinking, do you know why Elsa abandoned me? Because of a man? Yes, Elsa abandoned me, her best friend, because of some guy. Wasn't that the point of your outing in the first place? That's entirely beside the point. She hasn't told me anything at all about him. I haven't seen so much as a note on a napkin, and she's supposed to be my friend? That is odd. Odd, it's vile, it's despicable, and now I won't be able to sleep for a month out of curiosity. Can you imagine how much I'm suffering? Have you asked her about it? That's the thing, yes. Well, obviously, I just gave her a very meaningful look at first, then I raised my eyebrow a little. Then I had to actually come out and ask her. Then what did she say? She just said, Tee, your hair looks so good today. Anyway, gotta run. I agree, that's not how friends are supposed to act. But then I got a hint about how to identify the man in question. Margaret saw them from a distance, but she couldn't make out the guy's face. He was wearing some kind of hat. There was a shadow covering his face. Even more interesting. Anyway, there's just no way I can leave it like this. Can you help me plan my devastating revenge? Sure, why not? The more devastating, the better. Oh, Lord. I guess an olive branch would be better. No way. But while I'm plotting, I need you to find out who Elsa was with. Otherwise, I'll just lose my mind. Should we take a survey of all the men who wear hats? Yes, there aren't that many of them, just Kevin and Clyde, and Elsa's already gone out with both of them before. Oh, and Fernando wears a hat too, but I don't think it was him. So who else could it be? Watson. It could be Watson. Watson? Since when does he wear a hat? He's a police officer. He wears a police hat when he's on duty. Sometimes when he isn't. Fair enough. Okay, so we just got 100,000 points. That's what I like. Okay. Let's see. Oh, and before I forget you guys, of course, you can expect more mobile gaming from us. You can expect more geeky content, all that good stuff. We will be doing more uploads here as well as streaming from other different games from our Xbox on our streaming channel. So be sure to look out for that and hit that subscribe button if you are enjoying my mobile gameplay so far. Hit that like button if you're enjoying it and share the video if you're enjoying what you're seeing so far, because mobile gaming, even though that's not the majority of the content that we have, it's still a good portion of what we do here on the channel. So that's definitely cause to follow us and subscribe to our channel if that's what you're into. Outside of that, definitely leave a comment below. I always like to get you guys feedback on our channel and what we put out there. So let's see, is that Kevin talking? Yes, it was Kevin. Hi. They always say that. Oh, hi Kevin. How was your night out? It's hard to say. It was probably good but weird, and I don't remember much. Did you see Elsa while you were out? You mean the hot teacher with the thing for mailmen? Nope, I've never met her before. Seriously though. I told you I barely remember anything. Sorry, but I can't really help you. Okay, so he wasn't any help. Here, let's go to Clyde. Clyde, have you heard about Felicia and Elsa's night out on the town? I'm afraid not. They went out the other night. Did you run into Elsa that night, perhaps? Maybe. I've been busy the last few days, meeting people, talking to people, all that good stuff. I'm actually starting to miss the days when I used to miss people. Well, when I say run into, I mean like go on a date. Oop. Sorry, you guys. I totally messed that up. All right, so we're gonna assume we can always check what the story was at. That was really by happenstance, like I clicked too quickly. So basically, Clyde refused to talk about his night out, and he said the question was too personal. So they're all acting very suspect. Let's ask Watson. Watson, about your night out. I really rather not talk about it. That bad, huh? Which, again, you guys, look, he does not have a hat on, so, but whatever. No, on the contrary, it was amazing, but I still don't want to talk about it. Well, why not? Well, I'm embarrassed. I just wanted to know if you saw Elsa. That's pretty much it. I'm still embarrassed, and I'm going to keep being embarrassed for the foreseeable future. Okay. I can't wait to find out what's going on. Fernando, have you heard about Felicia and Elsa's night out? Yes, I've heard something about something. I don't know. I want to do Fernando's voice. I really can't master what I envision he sounds like. But anyway, Fernando says that he's heard something like that. They said they got in a big fight afterwards. If you don't mind my asking, you didn't run into Elsa that night too, did you? Elsa? No, I don't remember anything like that. Okay, so what did you do that night? That sounds like the beginning of a detective case, a case where I'm on the suspect list. I saved some kittens, sponsored some aspiring artists, and drank a martini. Are you pulling my leg? Oh, of course, I don't drink and I don't recommend it either. Well, since we've decided this is an investigation, you've got to agree that your alibi isn't so hot. Yes, I suppose you're right. The kittens aren't especially chatty, so I doubt they'll confirm my story. Okay. They weren't helpful at all, you guys. I don't know what to make of it. Alright, back to Felicia. Felicia, I've questioned all the suspects. So, what did you learn? Fernando said it wasn't him, but he doesn't have an alibi, and Clyde refused to answer. What? What about Watson and God forbid Kevin? Kevin can't remember anything from that night, and Watson is embarrassed. Okay then, I remember how Watson caught those gangsters from the syndicate while wearing a dress, and the whole thing was in the papers. What on earth would it take to embarrass him? It's a mystery, but right now, the man isn't talking. If only Elsa would just tell me everything, that'll make this a whole lot easier for everyone. But now it's going to be hard, but only for her personally. Have you decided what to do about Elsa? Oh, yes. I'm afraid to ask. Oh, come on, I'm going to tell you anyway. So you might as well make your peace with it. I've decided to unleash a terrible vengeance against her. Nothing criminal, I hope. Please don't insult me. My plan is as criminal as they come. Breaking and entering, theft of personal property, tears, stress, and locomotive chases are guaranteed. Just kidding. You and your jokes. It's all perfectly harmless, but it's going to be really, really scary. And make sure you warn Elsa. I want my victim to panic. Okay. In a cafe like this, that's all you can say is like, okay, and just go with what they want because it's just ridiculous. All right, let's see what she has to say. Hello to you. No, that's more like Felicia's voice. I'm sorry, you guys. Hello. You and I need to have a serious talk, Elsa. Oh, sure. Oh, sure. There's so much I want to share with you. The weather, the birds, the wonderful people all around us. Your hair looks absolutely amazing today. Your food's divine, and these stools. Your friend Felicia doesn't exactly feel the same way that you are. The poor girl is still mad? Well, how can I put this? Well, you can put it in such a way that isn't scary at all. The birds, the weather again. Then maybe I should just say nothing. Now I'm scared. Your ingenious strategy of doing nothing isn't helping much, is it? Oh, the strategy is perfect. If it isn't working yet, we just need to wait a little longer. Well, maybe you... Oh, yeah? Do you think you could try to calm Felicia down? She's consumed by curiosity. If you tell me who you abandoned her for, well, I can't, you see. Right now, our suspects include Watson, Kevin, Clyde, and Fernando. What? Clyde? He's old. Okay, Clyde is out. Uh-oh. Felicia is plotting vengeance. It won't take her long. That's awful. Who's the unfortunate victim? Guess her name starts with the L and ends with the S. Oh no, Felicia is terrifying when she's angry. Her revenge will be fast and cruel, and the victim will be you naturally. But the birds. I'm doing everything I can to help you, Elsa. Snap out of it. I'll try, thanks. Could you talk to Felicia? I wasn't trying to be mean when I abandoned her. I'll try. And off we go. Well, Alicia, if you're trying to talk me out of getting revenge, don't even bother. Elsa's romance has blinded her. A few days ago, I gave her a meaningful look for a whole minute, and you know what? What? She didn't understand a thing. Maybe if you did it for a minute and a half, maybe even 2 minutes. Hey, I'm not a monster. So you're still out for revenge. Of course, and my revenge will be terrible. Elsa will be better off leaving. The town? Bah, the planet. Yeah, we can cross Clyde off our list of suspects. Elsa let something slip. We can forget about Fernando, too. Did you confirm his alibi? Yep. A certain cute little white kitten was with him that night and will confirm it under oath. Then there are just two left, right? Kevin and Watson? Exactly. Try starting with Watson and I'll initiate the first phase of Project Nightmare on Elsa Street. Okay. Oh, you guys, Elsa is in for it. What is she gonna do? Oh, the plan. Okay, back to Watson. Watson, what's the news? Everything's great. The weather, the birds, the wonderful people all around us. Your hair looks amazing today. Your food is divine. Okay. Let me guess, the stools too, right? And the stools. Hey, stop repeating me. The stools are really adorable though. Fine. Say, has anything scary happened to you recently? Scary? Dr. Petrovich, I think something scary happened to him and Felicia. Okay, off to Petrovich I go. Hey, what do you think about birds, Petrovich? Uh, uh, I guess I don't usually think about them at all. Should I? Is it important? Well, to each his own. By the way, how are you and Felicia doing? Watson told me you were having some problems. We're great, thanks. Things were a little tense for a while, but then she and Elsa went out and then everything was just awful. Felicia's out for blood now. And that's great? I was just trying to be polite. It's very important to Felicia, but she's been really quiet the last few days, and every now and then she'll start cackling creepily when she thinks no one is looking. That sounds really awful. Tell me about it. Everything was fine until anyway. How have you been talking to Elsa for a long time? Just a little bit. About birds, actually. What's going on with her? Something creepy and awful. With dead bodies, monsters and spoons shaking in teacups. I'm a little worried about her. She's still Felicia's friend after all. Do you think you could talk to her? Yeah, I'll talk to her. And, so the thing about birds really is important. I'm not exactly the trendiest guy in the world, but Felicia, well, you know. Yeah, I know. Alright, and back to Elsa. Let's see how this order is working real quick, too. We're doing pretty decent. Croissant with cream could use some help, but it's pretty decent. You look a little pale, Elsa. Is everything okay? Oh God, it's so awful. You won't even believe what happened. It's a nightmare. My life will never be the same again. What happened? Did you break a nail? You're right. Things could always be worse. But they're still bad. Just imagine. I opened my closet this morning, and there was a skeleton inside. It was just standing there, staring at me. A skeleton? Well, maybe it wasn't staring, but it was scary. I screamed for a second just to be polite. Then I showed it to Watson. You mean you called him and then he came over and took a look at it? I mean, I just showed it to him. He was already at my house. He showed up literally a minute before then. What a coincidence. No kidding. I mean, why would I have bothered screaming otherwise? It's not like I don't see a skeleton at this time all the time at school. What about Watson? Well, he screamed for a couple of minutes, then, just to be polite, after that, calmly stated that yes, it was a skeleton. That sounds awful. You could say that again. Anyway, I won't keep you. You're working for good at the coffee shop. You should talk to Watson again. In the meantime, I'll go back to panicking and beating myself up. Okay. Alright, Elsa has issues. Okay, you guys, I think that will be our stopping point on the drama within the coffee shop, because right now the orders are getting filled for our visitor and everyone's looking like they're getting antsy about their food because they're not being served. They'll be cleared here in a minute though, because once they clear up some of these orders here, drinks and everything, they'll move on to the croissants and get to everybody else. So we can return to the next part 2. You can expect to be uploaded shortly with what's going on next with the story. If you want some other, if you're missing some parts of the story, just let me know. I can kind of fill you in, because it's kind of like a continuation. Our visitors starting from scratch, but the continuation with Elsa, Felicia, and all that, I can cover with the recap of the journal. In the journal, it breaks down what's been happening with each character. So if you want that, definitely leave that in the comments again below. This again is Mika with 2 Geek Girls signing off. Go ahead and follow, like, and share our video, please, if and only if you enjoy the content. Other than that, you guys, you know what to do. Stay geeky.